Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome back to DADBEAR.Downtime. And a rare occurrence for our recent video output. This is a recording, not a stream. This is a bonus footage episode 29. Our last stream, we were over Europa. We were testing out our prototype drill rig and the new barge. We got stuff kind of set up there. Did a light pull, brought everything back up, and before we head back, I wanted to try to go ahead and fill up with as much ice as possible. So while I was doing that, I got a not a mayday, a distress call, an unknown distress call. Turns out this is a planetary encounter, which led me to a pretty cool looking ship that we are going to go recover. So, loaded up the drill, loaded up the barge, jetpacked back. I've made some adjustments to the miner as well as the barge, but nothing too crazy. Everything was transferred over to the barge. The barge has been connected to the station. We are now going to take our miner, our heavy lifting tug on the double AV back to Europa so that we can recover this. Let's go ahead and do that. I've got snacks. Sorry, guys. You're going to hear me crunching on stuff. I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I'm not loaded down with a bunch of stuff. I'm hoping that we'll be able to make this in one jump. I had to make 2 jumps to get back because we had so much stuff. So, just heads up there. Everything's on, ready to go. Let's see if we can make this jump. Yes, we can. Awesome. Now, the reason I'm bringing the miner is because we're going to have to dig this thing out of the ground. Really sorry about the chewing, guys. We have another one. Known distress signal. There is... Strange. It's gonna be weird. Had to rebuild some tools. Got some tanks. That was posing a problem for us because I did not have... Stuff was not set up very well. Should have a beacon. Should be a beacon on the surface from our ship, unless it's not there anymore, but it should be because I claimed it. Huh. There's a distress signal. We should be able to see... And it should not be far away. Strange. Real quick. check something. Sure I didn't screw up a save here. List. Now it's here. It shouldn't be an unknown. Okay. That's weird. I don't know why it it switched back to... All right. We'll get back here. All right, so that unknown distress signal is what we're looking for. Let me go ahead and grab... I'm going to grab the miner first. We can talk about some of the stuff I did to the miner. First of all, it's got a lot more cargo capacity. Also, because of some things I've noticed, the drills, these are what we're going to call perimeter drills. I was still having some issues catching on the thrusters, other things underneath. We needed more reverse thrust. So I corrected two things with one stone. I got oxygen to our cockpit, which was the problem I was running into. I was running out of oxygen, no way to fill it. And added more thrust back here. These additional rows of drills should give us clearance for anything behind us. We should be good. So. Like I said, we're going to use this first. Then, I guess we're going to need to clear this out. Try to do this quickly. I extended the range so that I could add additional lifting thrust, but I wanted it to go either side of the ends of the barge. We're still a little deficient on our lateral movement side to side. I am aware of that, but I think right now we are in a pretty solid spot. So this is called an abandoned shuttle. The only armament it has on it at the moment is a damaged interior turret. That is what we are going to. Let's see if I can get this down here. Not damage anything. Do have a landing gear. If I can keep the thrusters off the ground, we'll be good. This is a pretty cool looking little shuttle. Part of the reason why I wanted to recover it, I do want to add this one to our blueprint library. So, all right. Like I said, unknown distress signal goes up. Now, I did add this to my PCU, so I'm not really sure. This is the only weapon that's on board. So I don't know why and or how it did this. But it did. So, looks really neat. Actually really looking forward to checking this out. See? Now, I claimed this before. Should have happened, and so. It's ours. There's a couple things that are still access denied. Maybe that's why I didn't get This material, though, should be an issue. Huh. Oh, that's right. Oh, cryo. Maybe that's why. That might be it. Yeah. I don't know if I'm... It's a little ridiculous because I know I took ownership of this. So I changed the beacon on it. So it should have stayed. So abandoned shuttle. Anyway, let's take a look at the item here. I told you having a former pirate on the crew is a terrible idea. You need to tell them we are not pirate affiliated. Guess that's how they got wiped out. That is, funny enough, not what the previous pad said. Alright, so let's real quick inventory. Everything on the ship. We got some cola. Ooh, we got some Protect scrap. That's great. Ooh, we got another junk. Okay. Let's read this. What was I thinking? I'm not smart enough to figure out what this thing even does. I should find someone else to pawn it to when I can. Cool. Okay. So inside kitchen, we got a little bit of ice. The big thing we want to do is get this thing out of the ground. We'll check these while we're here. And nice. Maybe more of those around. So, like I said, kind of an interesting design. I love this split. This big open area. Love that. This is passage to what? Who knows? Nothing. Yeah. We'll get it welded up, fixed up, see what it looks like, and then add it to the blueprints. But I want to get... We got to get all this stuff taken out, so... Or Lothian. So tempted. Now, one thing I have discovered is that I can only mouse control one of these drills at a time. I can't do both. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set the perimeter drills to on. And then I'm going to right click the Protect drill and try to come at this from the back where we have actually some decent access. The perimeter drill is running, does create some instability in flight, just so you're aware. Put this close. See how close we are to the ground. I'm gonna go ahead and start the tunneling with the prototype drills. I'm hoping that will clear most of the ice away from the other drills, although it's not gonna hurt us to collect a little bit more ice, so. Keyboard's acting up again. What's going on? Turn those off. Can't move backwards, can't move up. It's like every time I hit a key, the light comes on the keyboard, but it's not reacting. Here we go. Strange. Huh. should do it. Destroying blocks back up. Do this. There we go. Should be able to. Okay, now I don't have to hold it down. Again, the perimeter drills are there to provide some of the clearance required for the thrusters. At least that's my. It is my hope. I don't want them to destroy what we're trying to dig out. It's a big thing. Is a very large miner, so I have to be careful here. So the plan is to, of course, get this guy drilled out, and then we'll bring the heavy lifter over to take them up. We'll attach, we'll hook them up to the AAV. Picking up a little bit of ice on the way too, so it's not terrible. It's keeping our tank full at the moment. Scorch this thing. So as I said, I had a little bit of time. Turned out, so I did really want to try to get this going, and decided I'd go ahead and try this recording differently. Then there won't be any editing to this, so this is kind of more like just a recorded stream. Like I said, there won't be any editing to this. I added gyros because of the amount of mass we were pulling on. They are very, very jukey. Really want to be careful doing this one, because I know there's small items, like some railings, some incomplete railings that are underneath. I don't want to damage those. Can't see him right there, but you can kind of see them. There you go. Try to go down a little further. Don't know if we'll be able to get all of the ice. Let's see, we destroyed a block. Did not want to destroy any blocks. We don't really know what all we have here, so it's kind of... This way. Let's see what we can get from the front. I don't know if we'll be able to get a whole lot from the front, but... see. It's close. Turn those off. Hopefully I can get down here and not do any more damage. Dig it out. Dig it out. I think we're gonna be able to do this. Pump. Okay. Back it up some. Let's see if we got... Pretty sure we got that taken care of. So we got a little bit of ice here on the bottom, which I think we can get from the backside. So we'll try that. It's the very front, so. Some room. Dadgummit. It's the drills kind of protect the thrusters a little bit. They're going to take the hit before the thruster does, hopefully. Doing okay time-wise. See if I can just get... We're almost... Yeah. Good. Feeling pretty confident we got this, but we all know it only takes a little tiny cube of ice. Ugh, that's not good. You don't have protection for the back of the thrusters, unfortunately. Should not be any up there. Touching the nose yet. See one little nugget of ice. It's gone. Okay. Okay. We'll go ahead and take this back. I'm gonna didn't I do that? There we go. Lowercase. So we'll go up and get the lifter and come back down. So we're hooked up. I've turned on the extra gyro for improved stability. I'm going to jump down and walk around, see if I can identify any obvious things that are going to cause a problem. And then if I can't, then we will turn this thing into a ship and see what happens. Guys, I keep forgetting I'm muting more often than I would. We've got a couple of little bits of ice on the in the ship that we're going to try to get out. I do not have a drill with me, so we're going to find one. Pretty sure we do. Oh well, that'll be the funny thing. I will not have a drill. Oh, we got one. Okay, good. All right. ahead and drop that. Put the drill in there. Hopefully we'll be able to get this without too much issue. It's not like a single little square, so hopefully... Come on. There we go. All right. I think we got it. Now the fun part. All right, so we're going to do a quick save. And we'll see if we die. Oh, we did it. Okay, perfect. Went better than expected. Anyway, this looks like an interesting little kind of shuttle. It's ions, Atmos, which is kind of neat. We're gonna head over to. First, we're gonna head back to the ship and get ourselves this set up on the mag plates on the nose, and then we're gonna go check out the wreck detector ping that's there at 14 kilometers away. Going to still in gravity, so jump up a little bit. I think we'll stick this guy on the upper nose. Sunlight is making it a little difficult. Probably help a lot to have that on auto lock. Not on it yet. Okay. Wreck detector ping. How much we got? 98%. We should be good. At least it's not shooting at us. Alright. It was easy, although my terrible shooting, of course, made things a lot harder than it had to be. Thrusters, yeah, just a basic atmospheric transport. There's nothing special about this. Get that. Jump in here and we'll take a look and see if there's anything forward. Parachute hatch, a little bit of uranium, not too bad. Not. Large grid, Atmo. Shuttle. Transport. I'm saying I'm gonna call it transport. Of course, I can't actually do anything with this because it's atmospheric. Let's go ahead and put that block back up here. And we will. Door. Look this up and get out of here before that Thunderbird calls in any help. Block I just replaced as our anchor point. Go. Head that way. Get rid of that right detector ping. Yeah. Just in time to get away from the Thunderbird. All right. So that's good stuff. I can go ahead and get rid of DADBEAR.2. The good thing is that we should be able to, I can hook up to the opposite connector on the double AV, and then we should be able to make the jump straight from here back to waypoint Charlie at the station. It's really cool though to get that planetary encounter. I'm really glad. Yeah. Haven't seen a whole lot of those, so kind of nice. Anyway, we are approaching an hour now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this back to the double AV. We will connect up and we're going to go ahead and start calling it a wrap. I just wanted to share with you guys this recovery, especially of that vehicle that was on the ground. Really digging that. So again, not a long play session, so I didn't feel like that was going to be worth streaming. So I hope you liked it, though. Do me a favor, if you did like it, leave it in the leave a comment, hit that thumbs up, you know, the whole like, subscribe, notification bell thing, and let me know what you think in the comments. I think for right now, I'm not planning on keeping this little one that we got connected here. We'll go back and probably sell it, or what. I might use the parts from the atmospheric thrusters on this to repair the atmospheric thrusters on our abandoned shuttle. Because that looks like a really kind of cool design. I think I want to try that. Maybe keep that around. We'll see if we can figure out a use for it. So, but that's it for now. Again, our next stream, not sure if I'm gonna be able to get anything else in this week, stream wise. I may have these little onesie twosie, you know, 1 hour, hour and a half type things that I might do something similar to this. So, hope you like it. I'll stop babbling. Thanks for the support, everybody. I really appreciate it. Coming around and watch the videos. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. And always, always be safe. Remember, close that visor. Don't forget your damners. I'll see you on the other side.